All right, folks, welcome back to the monthly investing adventure and happy Friday. Today is Friday, December 1st, 2023. It's the last month of the year and we are at it again. So let's take a review of the portfolio and see how it did over the past month. Well, November has been ridiculously good for the portfolio and for the market as a whole. The portfolio went up 7.69% in November alone. And that brings our actual annualized return for the year to 17.63. I mean, there was a couple of months there that we were in the red for a while, but now it's come back with a vengeance. The portfolio itself ended up at 2660.92 as of yesterday. This morning, the 250 went in, so we are ready to trade. So let's go ahead and go to the site and make some of our buys. All right, so here we are. You can see that the 250 coming in is already there. It says pending because it went in this morning, but we're allowed to trade with it. So I'm going to go ahead and make my buys. We're buying 35% of that amount into the NASDAQ 100, the QQQ. So let's go ahead and do that. That's going to be $88. We're going to buy dollars, 88, market price, preview it, and let's get it placed. All right, enter a new order. We're going to buy the small cap value represented by AVUV. That's the Advantis Fund. And we're going to buy dollars. And this time it's also 35%, but 35% works out to be 87.50. So I rounded up to 88 for the NASDAQ 100. So I'm going to round this one down to 87. Market, preview the order, and we'll place it. Okay. Let's see what's next on our allocation. We're going to buy 20% of gold. That's $50. And then the remaining is in, 20% of government bonds. That's $50. And then the remaining 25 will be to gold. So let's go ahead and buy government bonds. We'll buy dollars, 50. Set it to market. Preview. And place the order. And if I refresh everything and make my last buy into gold, I should have about $25 left of buying power. So let's do that. Okay, everything's refreshed and we can see that these three here are in yellow, so they have activity today as indicated by the website. And the last one to buy is the gold share, the GLDM, the gold minis. And you can see that on our pending here, we have $25.34. So when we're buying, we have to buy in whole dollars. I'm going to buy $25 of the gold, market, preview it. Again, we're going to get our warning on the commodities, and I'm going to place that order, and now we are done. Let's refresh this thing one more time, take a look at where we land, and then I'll give you a little bit of my thoughts for what's going to happen in 2024 with our portfolio. All right, everything is refreshed. We are done with our buys for the month. Hopefully this streak will continue. It was a ridiculous month in November. We have about 70, 80 cents left here. Hopefully that'll come up to $1 the next time and we can spend it. I like to be fully invested if I can and make my money work for me. So as of this month, we've been at this for almost a year. It's 10 months or so. It's December's the last month of the year. And we've added in $2,500 of contribution. And we've made so far $193 on that $2,500. And this was done over time. So if you were annualizing that return, it works out to be that 17.69% or whatever that is that we calculated earlier. But now that we are in December of 2023, the last month of the year, and even though we've only done this for 10 months, I like to make a proposal. And my proposal is that in January of 24, into the new year, we are going to increase our contribution by 10%. So we started with $250, and 10% more than that would be another $25. So what I would propose is that we up our monthly contribution by 10% starting in the new year. So instead of contributing $250, we're going to contribute $275, and we'll make our buys into the same allocation, but using that increased amount. And the reason I want to do this is that if you've been following along with me on this adventure, we are investing on a consistent basis, and that's the best thing you can do to build up wealth over the long term. But it's not enough to just contribute on a consistent basis, although that's a big, big part of it. The other thing that you should consider is to up those contribution amounts as your income rises. Now, normally you get raises or cost of living adjustments every year, and January is kind of the natural time to take some of the raise that you're getting and paying yourself first. So by increasing our contribution by 10% every year, we're just growing that savings a little bit at a time and letting more of that money work for us. So that's my proposal for the portfolio in 2024, is to increase that. And we'll do that every subsequent year. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this thing going kind of as a live thing. But if some of you are following, that's great. I hope you're finding value in this. And if you do find value, please tell your friends. I don't have that many viewers, but it's great to make something that people are actually watching and find value in. So that's it for the monthly investing adventure. Thanks for following along, and I will see you on the next one. Have a great holiday and a Happy New Year if I don't speak to you until then. All right, later. Bye.